Ranunculus, crowfoot. R. repens. R. muricatus. The sweat on my fingers makes it impossible to swipe on my phone, so I stop to drink, to lean against the same slope where some bloodthirsty pagan matron screamed for slaughter, to fill my stomach with cold Roman water that will find its way partly into my cells, ballooning them, and partly into my bladder. I text my brother in Mississippi. All is fine. He asks for proof of life. I send a pizza pic. I can't tell if he thinks I'm going to kill myself or someone else. He has wife plus baby plus managerial blah blah. I have 4 limbs and a mean streak. If he thinks I'm chasing glamour, last week's pizza, €8, shows the height of what I've found. Waxy yellow petals, short, like schoolchildren. Muricatus has a green center, making the plant look weedy. Too much green in flowers, and people think they should get dug up. I wipe my phone on my thigh and capture this specimen for my advisor. It'll live forever in my camera roll, with several thousand other meaningless digital thumbnails. My face, sunset, plant, dinner, my face, plant, street art, plant, my face. A puny record compared to the old herbals, when leaves were stroked in ink on vellum. Deakin's 1855 Flora of the Colosseum of Rome, which I'm tasked with replicating or responding to, had blooming color plates. He sat with his monocle and parasol in watercolors, where I'm sitting, my shorts riding up, both of us cataloging what the soil could hold. He was the bard of botany, the crocodile Dundee. He rubbed ranunculus sap on his skin to see if it was poison and induced inflammation, and at length ulceration. I shouldn't admit that I only signed up to catalog this colossus because suffering with purpose is better than just suffering. But there are many roads to Rome. My dead mother grew buttercups. She pinched them off their stems and plaited them for fairies. We didn't know they were toxic. We murdered a generation of elves.
Delphinium peregrinum, broad-leafed larkspur. The flowers shoot out on racemes like comets, like columbines, like dolphins. Delphis. Their blue is thin enough to press and save. I should press them for you. Nothing brightens a letter like a bloom. This apprenticeship is a punishment, not a bravery. I've misbehaved. You, who carry the record of my truancies, must feel no surprise. My outraged father passed me to his friend and thinks I am contained, counting species in an ancient arena, kneeling to touch a rough leaf or bend back a weeping bloom. A woman left alone in public. The safest place is where all can see. A profession is in some ways a marriage. When Deakin explained my tasks, I was silent. As you would say, I showed him my belly. He gave me a tour of his Colosseum, pointing out the layers, the small climates, the places where light never touches, and the damp spreads. He could not sit in the sun all day, he said. His work was not in compilation, but in comprehension, a higher science. There is no room for trouble here, he said. He meant this as a protection, or a threat. A paternal tone holds both. Before you left, I passed your new husband in the street. His eye was blackened from a fight, a smear of tomato on his shirt. I would have called it blood, but I know tomato when I see it. Imagine choosing such messiness. A man, a marriage. But I'm here, stone set, and you're there, boat-bound. Both of us, watching for dolphins.
2. Malvaceae. Malva, mallow. M. sylvestris, M. rotundifolia. Counting calyx, counting cleft, counting carpels. The British call it cheeses. Look, Maud, a bank of cheeses, which makes me want to cram the purple bundles in my mouth.